We are 2 days away from Samsung Unpacked 2019, where we basically know everything that's going to be announced. So I thought we'd use this video to talk instead about a product that Samsung launched over the weekend called the Samsung Tab S5e. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications so that you never miss a video. Let's get started. The first thing that we need to talk about is the way in which Samsung announced this product. They called together two top YouTubers, gave them the product and told them to take it for a test drive. While I do commend Samsung for the idea of choosing influencers and acknowledging that influencers influence the tech community today, I cannot commend them for their choice of influencers. They chose Super Saf, who is okay. He is not the largest YouTuber in the UK, but he is known to be pro Samsung, so there is that. They also chose Peter McKinnon, who is not okay. He is a great vlogger. His rise to 3 million subscribers in 3 years is nothing short of amazing. But he says this in the video, he's not done tech unboxings before. He's not a tech YouTuber. So anyway, Samsung gave them the product, told them to take it for a test drive. Roundabout, the only good things that we learned from that entire test drive video was the tablet has a great display, duh, and it's cold in Canada now, double duh. So Samsung, good idea, but next time. Let's talk about the tablet itself now. It's got a great 10.5-inch Super AMOLED display. It's got good battery life, 7000 mAh, and it's got quad speakers tuned by AKG, so they will be good. Dolby Atmos, so good. But it has a lousy processor, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 670. You know how much I hate Qualcomm and their processors, but this one is particularly bad. One, it's slow, and two, when this tablet actually makes its way to India, it's going to be a lot more expensive. You see, what Samsung does is, when it comes to their phones, they use their own Exynos processors in India, and therefore it's still cheaper than the US. But when it comes to tablets, for some reason, they use the Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, and it ends up being more expensive in India than the US. To put this number in perspective, the processor has a single core score of 1500 and a multi-core score of 4500. Comparing this to last year's budget entry-level iPad, which is cheaper, that has a single core score which is double this processor. I never thought I'd see the day when iPads are cheaper. Let's close out with talks about timing and who this tablet is aimed for. Timing is important in the tech world. This tablet will launch in April. Apple's new budget iPad will also launch in April. So, competition. Who this tablet is aimed at? It's aimed at people who want to do content consumption on their tablet devices. Netflix in Asia was mulling the idea of having a mobile-only subscription plan, which makes a lot of sense. See, Asians, Indians, we don't like buying TVs because they're expensive, the cheaper ones are terrible, and we cannot lug that TV around. So mostly we like tablets for content consumption. However, this tablet is not good for anything beyond checking email and light web browsing. If you want to do anything beyond that, you'd have to go for the budget iPad. But if it was up to me, if I really wanted to do anything beyond that, wouldn't I go for the iPad Pro, which is 4 times as expensive? Quick final thoughts before I go on Samsung's new product naming scheme. Samsung has rubbish product naming schemes. They have added E to the name of their product in order to signify entry or economy. But what is exciting to me is that if this is Samsung Galaxy Tab S5e, there will be a full-fledged, full-featured Samsung Galaxy Tab S5 Pro or Plus, which will hopefully have a better processor, and that will be the tablet for me.